This week something has happened and it is kind of scaring me, and I think that labor is very, very, very soon. Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Heather if you're new here, and I am very pregnant with our rainbow baby, and today I'm going to be doing a pregnancy update for y'all, and this is going to be for the weeks 34 and 35. I'm really excited to share with y'all what has happened in these 2 weeks and just give a bit of an update. It's been a lot. So in my 34 week of pregnancy, the big thing that happened was that I have had a lot of pregnancy insomnia. I have not been able to sleep as much as I was. I was waking up in the middle of the night and not being able to go back to sleep. It was very frustrating. Very, very, very frustrating. But I do think a lot of the reason why I wasn't able to sleep was because we had so much more to do with our house to get ready for our baby girl, and it just was starting to get to me. I'm starting to get really far along in my pregnancy. I could have her really at any time, and in the back of my mind I know this, and it's kind of bothering me, but luckily I've had my grandma and my mom come over to my house and help me get better prepared for her, help me clean and do things, because I wasn't able to do as much as I wanted to, and that was also frustrating because most of y'all know I was having a lot of contractions, especially after I would clean. Even just something small like do a load of laundry and put it up in our closet, that was causing me to have contractions. And I was having to take breaks in between because she was up so high that it was hard for me to breathe. And that was frustrating me. But thankfully my family did come help me, and they are continuing to help me get more prepared for her. And it really is taking a lot of that off my shoulders. And since they've been helping me, I have been able to sleep a lot better at night. So I think that a lot of the pregnancy insomnia was just me being feeling overwhelmed and getting upset that I knew that there was so much I needed to do, and I just wasn't able to get it done myself. And for me, I don't like to ask for help, especially when it comes to cleaning and things like that I should be able to do myself. But it's okay to ask for help if you need it. If you're very pregnant and you just can't do it on your own, and every time you do, you are having symptoms of exhaustion or contractions, it's okay to ask for help. It definitely is okay. If you're feeling overwhelmed, it's okay. And I've had to learn that these past few weeks. That was a big thing in my 34 week of pregnancy, was the insomnia. And also I was having a lot of contractions. I want to now talk to y'all about my 35 week of pregnancy, and that is this week. I will say that this week something has happened and it is kind of scaring me, and I think that labor is very, very, very soon. First, I want to start out by what happened earlier this week, and that is that I've been having a lot of cramping, and I told my doctor I had a prenatal appointment this week, and my doctor told me that it sounded very normal for me to have cramping, and that it is a sign that my cervix is thinning and getting prepared for labor. And then now for the past few days, she has dropped. She has dropped down into my pelvis, and this is called Lightening. And I looked it up, and I looked up the signs of labor, and is this a sign of labor and everything, and for your baby to drop down and for your baby bump to, you know, drop down. And what I found was that you should go into labor within 2 to 4 weeks after this happens. So I'm just, whoo, it's a lot. It's a lot, and I don't know if y'all can tell, but my belly is like really low. It feels like she's sitting in my lap. It really does. But how I know that my belly dropped is, well, obviously I can feel I feel her really low, and it does feel like she's in my lap, because she pretty much is. And also I can breathe a lot more better, especially at night, because for most of my pregnancy, towards the end especially, she's been so high up that it's been hard for me to breathe at night, especially deep breathe. And I had a hard time taking deep breaths, and I would try to stretch out and just be able to breathe better. And now I am able to breathe a lot better. I'm also able to eat more and not feel so full. And also another thing is I'm having a lot of pain down here. It hurts like a stabbing pain. And that's kind of my clue that she definitely has dropped. I think that her head maybe is hitting my cervix, and it's causing a lot of discomfort for me. But I also went with my mom yesterday to go get some groceries and to get a few things, and I was kind of like waddling around, and she finally turned around and looked at me, and she's like, "What are you doing?" Well, I think we need to go home. It looks like you're gonna be having a baby. Because one thing when they drop so low is that you kind of like waddle around, because it feels like I've heard people describe it as it feels like a bowling ball between your legs, and that's definitely how it feels. It's definitely, I don't remember ever dropping like this with Jackson, my son, who is 3. No, he's not 3, but he'll be 3 in a couple weeks. Very soon, really. And yeah, it just, with him, with my first pregnancy, when he dropped down low, I went into labor like the next day. So I don't know if it's different with this pregnancy. Pretty much everything that has happened this pregnancy is totally different than it was with my son. So I don't know if I'm going to be going to labor soon or not. But I'm definitely on my guard. And I keep thinking that my water's going to break anytime. And I keep thinking every time I wake up, I'm going to see blood and it be a bloody show. It's a lot. I am nervous, but I'm also really excited to have her. I know that it's gonna be painful, but I'm gonna do things a lot differently this time than I did with my son. I had a very traumatic birth with him, and I tore extremely bad. Like, I had to have repair surgery after I had him. And so yeah, I want to do things differently, and I'm definitely really, I'm very nervous about the birth, but I'm also really excited. And I think that I'm more nervous about the actual birth than I am to have another baby to take care of. I'm not really nervous to take care of her or to have that extra responsibility. I'm just scared that I will tear again, and I know the pain of labor, and it's up there. But I'm so thankful to be this close to having her, and I'm just so excited. It is unbelievable. I also want to tell y'all another symptom I've been having for the past few days, and that is I've had nosebleeds. For the past several mornings, my nose has been bleeding, and I don't really know why, but I told my doctor that as well, and they said that was normal. As far as weight gain, this pregnancy, I started out at 120, and now I weigh about 146. At my house it says 146, but when I go to the doctor it says I weigh 150, so it's somewhere around there. So I've gained around, I would say, 30 pounds. And I don't know why our scales say differently, but I think it's because I have like shoes on and everything that it might add up to the weight, but it doesn't really matter to me what the weight is. But I'm just really excited, and yeah. I think that's about all that's happened this week that I can think of. As far as cravings go, I love mashed potatoes and gravy. I love gravy. I love white gravy so much. I don't know why. With chicken, oh my gosh, it's so good. I really like that. And I've also noticed that, as far as another symptom, I've also noticed that my vision is getting a little blurry, and I'll see things kind of like, I don't know, it seems like things are like blurring. I don't know, that's been going on for a little while too. But I'm really excited, and baby girl should be here very soon. If y'all have been here for a while, y'all know that we had trouble getting pregnant and staying pregnant, and I'm extremely thankful to be here and be able to have a little girl, and to share this with y'all has really been an honor for me. I know someone seen me in town recently, and it just is amazing to me that I have so much support from y'all. It really is amazing. I love y'all so much, and if you haven't yet, we would love for you to subscribe to our channel and continue following our journey. Once I have her, I think that I want to start doing more vlogging, but y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all would prefer I do. I'm really, really, really excited. I want to share so much of everything. But I also have an Instagram at morganfamily_YT. Before I go, I do want to show y'all my baby bump really quickly, if I can get up. Ugh. Whoa. Doesn't it look like it has dropped so low? Oh.